Hello, my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Does your brain ever feel like a busy translation machine when you try to speak English? You form a perfect sentence in your own language, carefully translate each word in your head, check the grammar, and by the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on. This mental translation is one of the biggest barriers to speaking fluently. But what if you could bypass that translator? What if you could learn to think directly in English, just like a native speaker? Today, that is our mission. I will show you exactly how to train your brain to stop translating and start thinking naturally in English. And make sure you stay with me until the end, because I'll give you a simple, powerful 4-step daily plan to make this a natural habit. Let's begin. First, let's talk about why this is so important. Many learners feel slow and frustrated when they speak English. The reason is simple. They are translating every sentence in their mind. This makes speaking slow, difficult, and tiring. You may know many words, and you may understand grammar, but if you translate everything, it's almost impossible to speak fluently. In real life, conversations move fast. People don't wait for you to translate. Also, translation isn't always accurate. The word order or feeling in your language might be different from English, making your sentences sound strange or even incorrect. So our goal is this: to think directly in English, not in your native language. When you learn this skill, you will speak faster, sound more natural, and feel much more confident. It's normal to translate when you're a beginner. Your first language is like a bridge that helps you walk into the world of English. But after some time, to truly become fluent, you need to remove that bridge. You want to look at a chair and just think chair, not the word for it in your own language first. This is the key, so let's get practical. Let's talk about how you can start training your brain. Here are 5 simple ways you can begin thinking in English, starting today. Practice 1. Narrate your world. This first technique is very simple, and you can do it anytime, anywhere. Look around you and in your mind, describe what you see and what you are doing in English. This is like being the narrator of your own life. For example, when you wake up in the morning, your inner voice can be in English. Think, the room is bright. I feel a little tired. I need to get out of bed now. As you commute to work, look out the window and describe the scene. I'm on the bus. The bus is crowded today. A man is reading a newspaper. A woman is listening to music. The traffic is slow. When you are in your kitchen, you can think, I am making tea. I am opening the fridge. The milk is on the top shelf. I am cooking rice for dinner. You can do this when you are alone. No one will hear you. It's a private practice. If you don't know a word for something you see, that's okay. Make a mental note, look it up later, and write it down. Next time, your brain will be more likely to remember it. This is how you build your English brain, one small step at a time. Practice 2. Plan and review your day in English. Another simple way to think in English is to talk about your day inside your mind. This involves both planning for the future and reflecting on the past. In the morning, as you get ready, you can think about your plans for the day ahead. Today, I will study English for 20 minutes. I will go to work at 9:00. I have an important meeting at 11:00. After work, I need to go to the supermarket. I must remember to buy milk and bread. Then in the evening, before you go to sleep, you can review what happened during the day. This is excellent practice. You can think, I went to the gym today. My workout was good. The meeting was very long. My lunch was delicious. I felt tired this afternoon. I called my friend after dinner. You don't need to write it down. You don't even need to say it out loud. Just think the sentences in English. The more you do this, the more natural and easier it will become. You are creating a habit of using English for your own thoughts. Practice 3. Use visual thinking. This technique is very powerful because it helps your brain connect directly to English words, completely skipping your first language. Here's what you do. When you see an object, a chair, a table, a phone, don't translate it. Just think the English word directly. Instead of seeing a chair and thinking, "What's that in English?" "Oh yes, chair." You train yourself to see the object and immediately think the word chair. Do this with everything around you, everywhere you go. Let's try it now. Look at the space around you, maybe your desk or the room you're in. Don't translate. Just see the objects and think the English words laptop, screen, keyboard, mouse, pen, notebook, coffee cup, water bottle, window, door, light. See how fast that is? There's no delay. You can do this when you're in a cafe. Table, sugar, spoon, menu, coffee, cake. Or when you're outside. Tree, car, bus, building, sky, street. If you practice this every day, it will soon become automatic. Your brain will start to use the English word first, without needing the bridge of your native language. Practice 4. Do active shadowing. This is one of the best techniques to train your brain to process and produce English quickly. It's my favorite. Find an audio of a native speaker. It could be a podcast like this one, a video, or an audiobook. Then you listen and repeat what they say almost immediately after them. The goal is to copy everything: the words, the speed, the rhythm, the feeling, and the pronunciation. For example, if you hear me say a sentence from this podcast like, "Learning English is a journey, not a race," your job is to repeat it right away. There's no time to pause, no time to think, and no time to translate. You just listen and speak. You can do this with any content you enjoy. If you're watching a movie, you can shadow a simple line like, "I'll be back," or "That's a great idea." If you're listening to a song, you can try to sing along with the lyrics. At first, this will feel difficult, and that's completely normal. But if you keep going, you will train your brain to understand and speak English much more quickly. It builds a direct connection between your ears and your mouth. Just 5 to 10 minutes of shadowing a day is enough to make a big difference. Practice 5. Use English for simple, everyday actions. This last tip is very easy and incredibly useful. When you are doing simple, routine things, use English in your mind to describe them. These are perfect moments for practice because they are low stress. When you are walking, you can think, "The sun is shining. The wind is cold. There is a dog. It's barking. I am walking quickly because I am late." When you are cooking, think, "I'm washing the vegetables. I'm cutting an onion. I'm adding salt. The food smells good. Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes. When you are eating, you can think, "This soup is hot. I need a spoon. The rice is delicious. I'm thirsty. I need some water." When you are getting ready for bed, think, "I'm tired now. I will brush my teeth. I need to set my alarm for tomorrow. I will read my book for a few minutes." These are all perfect moments to think in English. They are simple and you don't need difficult words. You just say what you are doing, like a child learning to speak for the first time. That is exactly how your brain will learn to think directly in English. Now, for the secret I promised you, your simple, powerful 4-step daily plan to put all of this into action. Step 1. In the morning, plan your day. When you wake up, before you check your phone, take just 1 minute. Think in English about your plans. In your mind, say, "Today I will go to work. I have a meeting at 10 tomorrow. I want to study English for 30 minutes. Step 2. During the day, describe what you see. As you move through your day, look around you and think in simple English sentences. I see a man walking his dog. She is talking on the phone. I'm typing an email. Step 3. In the afternoon, do 5 minutes of shadowing. Use a podcast like this one. Listen to me or another speaker, and repeat what you hear immediately. Just 5 minutes a day is a powerful workout for your brain. Step 4. At night, review your day. Before bed, relax and close your eyes. Think about your day in simple English. I went to the supermarket. I made lunch. I watched an English video. I called my sister. This is your quiet, no-pressure practice time. That's it. 4 easy steps. If you do this every day, after just 1 month, you will feel a huge difference. Your brain will start using English automatically. At first, maybe only 10% of your thinking is in English. That's a great start. If you keep going, soon it will be 30%, then 50%. And one day you will notice something truly exciting. You are thinking in English without even trying. It happens slowly, but it will happen. I promise. Thinking in English is a skill, and you can build it. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and keep practicing. This is the Wisdom English Podcast, and I'm Sarah. Keep thinking in English, and keep believing in yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English Podcast channel to watch our next videos.